Hey guys, welcome back to Ryan and Billy's Cubing, and today I'm going to be showing you how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. So I went ahead and I mixed up the Rubik's Cube so that we can get into solving it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find your white center. So we already have that facing us. And you're going to want to start finding your edge pieces that also have a white piece on them. So there's one. So for the first one, just rotate it to the top. It's already at the top, but it's flipped wrong, see? So the white needs to be touching that white. So what you want to do in this case is just rotate this piece down, and then you can just rotate it back up. See? So now the white is touching. So then you want to find, so this is the blue side, and that's the blue center. So you just want to find that, and then just rotate that. So now this edge piece is in place. So now what you want to do is you want to look at the bottom to see if there's any, white and other color pieces that are on the bottom. So you see that there's the green and white piece that's it's rotated right. So you want to rotate this around the bottom until it reaches the green side, so that the green and green are lined up. And then you can just rotate this to the top, and there that piece is also lined up. So now you want to look around the rest of your cube, and we see we have the red piece there and the red and white piece there. So this isn't lined up right. So you want to make sure that this piece is the same distance between these two pieces as it is between the two centers. So you can just rotate this over one. Alright, so these two are there now. And then you can just rotate this up so that this is between the green and the blue centers, just like the red center is between the blue and the green centers. And then you can just rotate the top back. So there's three of your edge pieces. Sorry. So now on this one, your last one, you see that it's flipped wrong again. So what you want to do, rotate it under your blue piece. And feel free to get adventurous with all of this because, Rubik's Cube is really intuitive a lot of the time. And, that's what it's all about, learning how to solve it. So what I would do in this scenario is, so see my yellow's there. I can just rotate orange, that's orange. So you want to rotate your orange edge towards your orange center. So rotate that there. Alright, so that's lined up. So now you can just rotate that up so that it's touching the white and the orange. And then you can rotate this back. And there's your white cross. Also keep in mind that you may have to fiddle around with the cube before you're comfortable with the way that it moves. So just take your time your first few times solving it so that you really get to, understand the way that it moves. Alright, so now we're going to solve the white corners. Keep in mind that I'm using the beginner method, so this should be easy to understand. So what you want to do, rotate this, or your corner, to where it needs to go. So you know that, see, this is orange, green, and white. So you want to rotate this under where the orange, green, and white, are going to meet. So, you can just rotate that up, and there, that corner's solved. So, but there's an algorithm to it that you have to learn. So you want to rotate your right face down, your bottom face to the left, and then you want to rotate your right face up. And then you also want to rotate your bottom face back. So keep doing that until your corner's solved. Right face down, bottom face to the left, right face up, bottom face to the right. Right face down, bottom face to the left, right face up, bottom face to the right. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. And there's your corner solved. So now you want to rotate, you want to look at the bottom, see if you have any pieces, which we don't. So in this case, if all of your white corners are at the top, you just want to take one, rotate your right face down, so it's the same algorithm. Bottom face to the left, right face up, bottom face to the right. So now this is the orange, blue, and white corner. So we want to rotate it along the bottom. See, it's still here, so that we can get it underneath where it needs to go. See, the white, the orange, and the blue centers. White, orange, and blue corner. So now just do the same algorithm. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. Okay, so now we have that corner solved. Let me know down in the comments if this is helpful with your cubing journey. So you can rotate or find another white corner and then find the centers. So white, red, and blue. So see, because this is the white, red, and blue corner. So just rotate that underneath where it needs to go, which would be right here. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. See? So now we just have one last corner. So now we want to look at the bottom. We see we have this corner. So just rotate that underneath where it needs to go. Just do the algorithm until it solves. Right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right, right face down, bottom face left, right face up, bottom face right. And there is your white layer on your Rubik's Cube. If you're solved the white face, I want you to flip the cube so that the white face is on the bottom. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to look, so you have your green side, you want to see if there's any pieces on the top face that don't have yellow on them that match up to your green side. So it seems we already have one here. So red and green. So this needs to go to the red side. So that means it needs to go left. So you want to rotate it, the top face, away from where you want the piece to go. So in this case, it's rotate it to the right. Then you want to rotate this part up, your left face, the face where you want it to go. You want to rotate that up. And then you want to rotate this back. And then you want to rotate this down. See, so now that's lined up. So now we just have to place that. So you want to rotate your top face toward the direction where you want it to go. Rotate the front face to the right. And then you want to just, I'm sure you can see that can go there. And then this goes there. And now your piece is placed. Okay. So now, are there any other pieces that can match up on the green side? Yes. Seems we have one, which would be the green and yellow. That's good. I can show you both cases now. So you want to rotate it to the right this time. So what you want to do, again, you want to rotate it away from where you want it to go. Rotate the face you want it to go to up. Rotate and then put it back. And then rotate this one down so that you can replace the piece. Turn it to where you want it to go. Turn the front face. Well, sorry, turn the cube. Okay. Rotate the front face this way this time. Rotate these two pieces that way. And then rotate them down. See, so now that's solved. Keep in mind that this works for any side. So I'm just going to go ahead and solve the rest of them. So see, we have the red. it can line up there, and we want it to go to the blue side, so we rotate it away, rotate this side up, toward, replace, rotate it toward, take the front side, and replace. See, so this one's already lined up, so we can do the opposite algorithm, I believe. So we rotate this piece away. Well, we want to line up the orange and blue side. See, this is the orange and blue piece. So you want to rotate it away, up, toward, down, toward, front, away, down. See? So now you have this part solved. So now the yellow face is going to be a little bit trickier because there's a lot more algorithms to come into play. Don't worry, most of them are very basic. Shouldn't say all of them. So what you want to do, if you have this case right here, is you want to rotate. Well, before I get into that, there's 4 cases that you can have. One, the yellow cross is solved. That is the case that you really, really want. There's this one where it's shaped like an L, where 2 of them are solved. There's another one where this one and this one are solved, and those 2 are not. And then there's another one where none of them are solved. So I'm going to cover all of them in this video. But it doesn't matter right now where the yellow, like the other colors are placed, because we're going to learn algorithms to solve those. So what you want to do if you have this case is you want to rotate the top face so that you have one of the solved pieces facing to the left and one of them facing back. So what you want to do here, you're going to replace this piece with this piece. So I'll show you how to do that. You want to rotate the front face to the right. You want to rotate the top face this way to the left. And then you want to rotate this piece up so that you're replacing that piece. And then you can just rotate this back, rotate this down so that you're replacing those pieces on the bottom face. And you want to fix your white face. So you rotate this down. And there is your yellow cross solved. Here's the second case that you can get on whenever you're solving the yellow cross. So this case, it's a line. So you want to have one thin side, you could say, of the line facing you. You want to have the 2 solved faces pointing in either direction. So what you want to do in this case, you're still trying to replace this piece with this piece, but it's a bit easier. So you want to rotate this front face to the right. Always remember that. Rotate this piece, the right face, up, and rotate this one, your top face, to the left. I'm going to rotate this piece down, your right face down, rotate your top face to the right, and then you want to rotate your front face to the right. And now you have your yellow cross. Okay, so this is the third case that you can get whenever you're trying to solve the white or yellow side of the Rubik's Cube. So for this one, you can use any of the algorithms that I just showed you. So I'm going to go ahead and use the algorithm that I used for the line. So I'm going to rotate my front face to the right. I'm going to rotate my top face up. I'm going to rotate this one up. I'm going to rotate my top face to the left. I'm going to rotate this face down. And I'm also going to rotate the front face to the left. To the right, so that this is, I now have a line. And so that this remains solved. So now you want to rotate the top face to where the thin side of the line is facing towards you. And so the corners really don't matter in any of this. So you want to rotate your front face to the right. replace this piece. Rotate your top face up, or your up face to the right. Rotate this face down, top face to the right, and rotate this down. And there you have your yellow cross. Okay, so now we're going to solve the yellow corners. So to do that, you need yet another algorithm. So this is the ideal case you're looking for, where you have a fish type shape. So you want to put the head of the fish towards the bottom left corner. And so what you want to do, rotate your right face up. You also want to rotate this face to the left. Rotate this face down. Rotate this face to the left. Rotate this face up. Rotate this face twice. Rotate this face down. Now whenever you're rotating this face twice, it doesn't matter which way you turn it, because you can turn it that way as well and it still solves the bottom face and all that. So we have the fish again. So what do? We rotate it to where the head of the fish is in the bottom left corner. And we do our algorithm again. This face up, this face to the left, this face down, top face to the left, rotate this face up, rotate this twice in any direction, rotate this face down. And there's your yellow side. Right now it doesn't matter where any of the other pieces are, but there's your yellow side. You can also get a case like this, where it's just the cross, there's no corners solved. So just do that algorithm that I showed you earlier. So just rotate this face up, this face to the left, rotate this face down, rotate this face to the left, and rotate this face up, rotate this face twice in any direction, and rotate this face down. So there's your fish. We can use what we know. So we put the head of the fish in the bottom left corner. We want to rotate this face up, this face over there, this face down, this face to the left, rotate this face up, this face twice, rotate this face down. And that's how you solve that case. There's another case here that I say kind of looks like a skyscraper. That's how I remember it, because if you flip it this way, it kind of looks like a building. So what you want to do in this case, you want to have the tip of the building facing to your left, and you know that you have this case if you have these two corners like this. So what you want to do here, same algorithm, just with it facing this way. You rotate this face up, this face to the left, this face down, this face to the left, take this face up, rotate this face twice, rotate this face down. So now we have our cross case. So now we just take any side. I'll go with this one. I'm going to rotate this face up, this face over, this face down, this face over, take this face up, rotate this face twice, take this face down. We have our building case again. So what we want to do is rotate this face up, this face to the left, this face down, this face to the left, this face up, this face twice. We have this case again. I'm going to rotate it to this side this time. So just play around with this, kind of get a feel for which way you need to turn things so you can get faster at it. So rotate this face up, this face to the left, this face down, this face to the left, okay, this face up, this face twice, rotate this face down. Okay, we got the fish now. So we can rotate this way so that this is in the bottom left corner. And now you want to rotate this face up, this face over, this face down, this face over, this face up, rotate it twice, rotate this face down. So now you have your yellow side solved. So now you have this case, which is kind of like a Siamese conjoined fish or whatever. So again, like the fish scenario, you want to have one of your corners that's solved in the bottom left corner. And then you just do up, over, down, rotate this face over, rotate this face up, this face twice, rotate it down. So now we have the building case. So you want to rotate this face up, this face over, this face down, this face to the left, this face up, twice, down. We have the fish. So we put the fish corner that's solved in the bottom left. So now we want to do that algorithm again. Rotate this face up, this face over, this face down, this face over, this face up, this face twice, down. So now we have the fish again. So we put that in the bottom left corner. And throughout all of this, you want to keep your yellow face on the top. So up, over, down, over, up, over, down. And there's your yellow face. Okay, so now that you have your yellow face completely solved, you want to look for a pair of matching corners. So that means two corners that are in place. So we don't have any that are lined up right now. So you want to rotate the top face until you get two matching corners. Okay, so now we have that there. No two matching corners yet, we just have one. Rotate this one last time, and we should have two matching corners, and we do. We have those two that are matching. So put those towards the back, right face down, take this face, the front face, this way to where these two pieces are on the bottom. Rotate this face there. Rotate your back face twice. Take the right face up, front face down, right face back. Rotate this twice, and rotate this twice, and then rotate this piece over. So what you're trying to do with that algorithm is get all of your corners in place, and that has successfully been done. There's also a second case to this one, where you look for your corners, rotate them around. You see you have two corners that are in place, but they're across from each other. So in this case, you can have your cube in any orientation. I'll just choose this one, green side in front. So you want to do the same algorithm. Rotate your right face this way, down, rotate this one this way, rotate this face down, rotate your back face 2 times, rotate your front face this way, rotate this face this way. See, because you're fixing it now. You want to rotate this face that way. Rotate your back face twice. Rotate your right face twice so that you fix it. And now, if you rotate it around, you will have two corners that are matched up. Now, how many times you have to rotate is going to vary depending on, which corners of yours are lined up, but just rotate until you find two corners that are lined up. So you want to put those two corners, in this case it's the yellow and blue and the orange and blue and orange and green for me. So I'm going to put those to the back. I'm going to do the same thing. Right down, front right, right down, do the back twice. Keep in mind that you keep your yellow face on the top the whole time. Take the right face towards the back. Take your front face this way so that you're lining that up again. Rotate your right face down. Rotate this twice. And rotate this twice. Rotate it over once and it should be lined up. So there are your four corners lined up. So now that you have all of your corners solved, you need to solve the edges. So there's three cases in which the edges can be solved. So you want to look at the back face. You see that you have one edge solved and three edges unsolved. That's case one. Case two is where all four edges are solved. And case three is where all four edges are unsolved. Now, if all four edges are solved and all four corners are solved, then you just rotate the top until you solve your cube. But if three edges are unsolved or four edges are unsolved, you need to do this algorithm. I'll show you the four edges in a minute, see, because we have the back face solved. So you want to put this in the back face. And you want to make sure that your corners are lined up. So just rotate your cube, not the top face, until you get it to where it needs to go. So what you want to do now is think about where this piece needs to go. So I want this piece to go here, I want this piece to go here, and this piece to go here. So you need to do this algorithm to do that. So you want to rotate the front face twice. You want to rotate this over here so that it's lined up with the center that you need to line it up with. Rotate both your right and your left faces down. Rotate your front face twice. Then rotate them up. And so now, and it's pretty self-explanatory what you do from here. You just rotate this twice. And your cube is solved. So that's the first case. There's actually four cases. There's one that I forgot to mention. It's where this piece needs to be here, this piece needs to be here, and this piece needs to be here. Keep in mind that the back face is still solved. So in this case, you want to rotate your front twice. Okay, your front face twice. And then you want to move this piece over to the center where it needs to go. Rotate both sides down. That means left and right. Rotate your front face twice. Rotate both sides up. And then rotate this face this way now. And pretty self-explanatory what you do from here. Rotate that twice. And there's your solved Rubik's Cube. So this is the case where you have four edges unsolved. So you just want to go ahead and do that algorithm that I just showed you. Rotate the front face twice, or one of the two algorithms. It doesn't really matter which, so I'm going to do the one where you rotate the top face to the right, and then rotate both pieces down. Rotate your front face twice. Rotate both sides up. Rotate this piece over. And rotate that piece down. I know that some of these algorithms are long, so feel free to rewind the video if you need to. So what you want to do now is rotate this piece, or this face, to the back. Not rotate, just turn the cube so that this face is in the back. The solved face, it may vary for you. So you want to rotate your front face twice again. Look at your sides and see which side has the center that's facing towards you. So this is the left side that has it, so that means you need to rotate this piece to where it's touching that center. Rotate both of your sides down. Rotate your front face twice. Take both sides up. And then rotate this to the left. And just rotate that twice. There's your solved Rubik's Cube. Again, guys, I hope that this was really helpful. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so that you get notified whenever I post a new tutorial or Billy posts a competition video. So, thank you so much. I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye.